What up, guys? Back with another video. This one's pretty much different than all the rest because this isn't actually like a strategy guide of any type. This is more I guess things that are just kind of wrong with this game at the moment. So we're going to just point out a few of them, and the most dominant ones being the event. We're going to start there. So you got like the ruins event. Now these just suck in general because I mean, they're pretty cool. I like doing this whole puzzle thing. But the problem is you have to get an S rank one first. Then you can try to get an S plus. And again, if you're free to play or even cheap to play, getting enough wishes to even attempt to get the second one is quite a task in itself. Now, as you can see, I'm on the second board, but I'm quickly running out of tasks left to do. I don't know how the hell I'm going to awaken a legendary. I don't think I'm going to get close now. Really bad timing. Anyway, yeah, and time travel you can only do, once a day, so that's gonna take a minute yet. And then the arena, which I don't have any flags left, so that's gonna have to wait too. But the only other way to get them is freaking money. I mean, you can come back here, and I'm probably eventually gonna get that 1100 one because I want that gold. Desperately want that gold. But yeah, so I mean, I totally forgot about that 2200 one too. But anyway, like, you can't really do much. I mean, yeah, you get some now and then, but like, unless you buy, you ain't getting any. The worst one, in my opinion, though, has got to be the Wish event. The last Wish event, I didn't buy anything because I haven't been buying anything anyway, and I ended up with, I think it was 64 wish pulls. So unless you get lucky and actually pull said hero that you're wishing for before you reach that 100 mark, you don't get anything from it. I mean, well, I shouldn't say you don't get anything. You just don't get the main reason the wish thing exists. Now, problem number 2 that I've noticed is the inconsistency of one hero that we call Van Helsing, who I just took out of my Spirit Link because he does not work. I know for some people apparently he does work. I have actually written to them and asked them, why doesn't my Van Helsing work? And the thing that doesn't work is the most important thing that he's known for. Oops, I was alright the first time. Is this one. When mine dies, he does not do damage. I know several others like that, so I asked. And then I had mentioned it in the room to someone who was asking about Van Helsing, if they were worth the mats, and I said, not until he's fixed. And someone asked what I meant. So apparently, either that or we're confused on what I mean by his damage by death. But yeah, they said he works. He just doesn't work for me. So I have no idea. But they seem to know that he doesn't work and have not fixed him yet. And the fact that it's been this long, it's kind of infuriating. Now, another thing, and this will go if you ever decide to make your own alliance, or not alliance, union. I still call them alliances, whatever. Big problem with unions is this stupid server range restriction. Now, the reason I get why they do it, but there's a serious problem with it that I don't know if you've noticed, most leaders and elders might notice, is recruiting. In the beginning, when you're in a server range that's active, recruiting's pretty simple. You just put out your ad, you'll get a few people here and there, you kick out the ones who stop playing, which are usually commanders and a whole bunch of numbers. But the problem is the more and more of those commanders that quit, the less and less people that start joining your server. And then a new server appears and they all start getting sent to that one, and yours loses more and more and more. And then you get like ours right now, which, let me get over here. As you can see down here, cheek clappers. We are at 19 to 22. I have been recruiting nonstop, I don't know, 8 times a day at least. Just putting this ad out here, changing the message over and over and over again. But barely getting anybody. there's just nobody to really get. And a lot of these alliances, like Open Up There, Sucker Free, Greasers, Los Inmortales, if I said that right. I don't know why Mexico's even recruiting their full. But a lot of these names, the Scorpion's Den, Blue Bolt, Ecu Latinos, Deadly, all these guys have been recruiting nonstop, day in and day out with me. And they all have the same occupancy. Now, a few of mine, the reason mine have gone, we were at 15 for like 3 days. A fellow alliance of ours was disbanded. And since I had recruited a few of them, brought them over. That's the only reason we got new recruits, just because they were already part of our squad. So that's one thing that really sucks, is the server range restriction on unions. Let me collect my money quick. Bloop. Oh, what was the other thing? And that takes us to this problem. The arena. Now, I don't have a problem with the way the arena functions in theory. I have more of a problem with the way it functions in practice. So, like, if we go to daily tournament here, as you can see, I'm ranked 13th, but let's go down here a bit. 50th place. It's the last one that can register. You notice it's 3 million, 2 million, 2 million, 2 million, 2 million, 3 million. They're all teetering right around, all teetering around that same mark. Now, if you go all the way to the top of the list, though, like, what? 14 million, almost 6 million, just over 5 million, just over 6 million, just over 5 million, 5 million again, 4 million, like, these teams are not even close. Like, these brackets should be definitely broken up different to make it a lot more interesting and a lot more competitive. Instead of having to stare at this and see the same technically see the same top 6 names, because they've always been the top 6 and they continue to be the top 6. Not that I have any problem with them winning, don't get me wrong, but it's still the matter of the fact is half the freaking division, or whatever you want to call it, isn't even competition to them. Like, some of these teams I could just freaking solo with just Ronin. What is that? Like, that shouldn't be a thing. And it's even worse in how they break down the Legend Championship, because when did I register for silver? I was going to try out gold again. Oh well, guess I registered for the wrong one, didn't notice till just now. But either way, I don't even, well, now I qualify for diamond, but I don't have 12 heroes that are mythic, so I can't go in dominator yet. But like, I don't think I can really look at them unless I just look at this again. But you can already tell just from the teams at the top, it's the same concept. You got, well, no, that's his medals. I don't know what his power is up here. Cash money, there you go, 11 million. And then you got another 11 million, because, you know, why not have people, all 3 of them are cash money. And then, you know, you got him, cash money. And then you got legends. But, like, look at those numbers. 8 million, 7 million, 9 million, 8 million, 6 million. And this is the legends thing. I'm in 146th place with 4 million. And it hasn't started yet. So this is, I don't know what kind of order these are actually in. But it's just not fair, because if you scroll down here, even to find me, I mean, look, we're already in 4 million, 6 million, 3 million. Like, there's no competition. They're literally just fighting themselves up at the top, and it's stupid. The arena is just like a waste of effort. And that's the other thing too, problem with the server range. The pinnacle battles don't even appear. They haven't for at least a month, maybe over a month now. They just disappeared because there's not enough people left on our server. And it sucks, because now we miss out on that thing entirely. And we just have to suck it up. That's another problem I don't like. What was the other thing I didn't like? Oh, even though I just did this, covered this, I don't like how you get one of these that was 100 and this jumps to 240. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Why? But whatever. That one I can let slide. Alright, and the last thing that really, well, actually there's two more things that really annoy me, but they're linked. One, Dino Cannon. And one more Dino Cannon levels. Keep promising. Of course they keep promising to fix Van Helsing, and they keep promising to, you know, bring out these new heroes. So, broken promises, we'll just call that. Because a little more Dino Cannon. Bullcrap. But, the other thing was something that just slipped my head. Because I said Dino Cannon first. What the heck was it? Might have to pause my freaking video because I can't think of it now. No, that's right. Now I thought of it because it's, like I said, it's associated. I had to like literally rewatch this to figure out what I was talking about. Anyway, the other thing is how slow they are at updating stuff. I mean, some things I eat, but some things should have been updated eons ago. Like there was Chuck's skill. It was worded weird. It worked, don't get me wrong. Just worded weird, and it had code in it. Couldn't make sense of it. They fixed that, but even that took them a while. At least I think they fixed that. You know what? I might just be talking out my ear right now, because if they didn't fix it, it just emphasizes my point. Now I can't. There he is. Did they fix the wording of it? Yes, it doesn't have the symbols in it anymore. No, I lie, it does. They didn't fix it yet. So there's another prime example. And I told them about Chuck when I first got him. He's now freaking legendary, and they just recently even started using him. But I've had him for a while. He just kind of sat there. Because, I mean, who chooses Chuck over Medusa? Anyway. So, those are the things that are really getting on my nerves. And I think that about covers it. Besides the fact that these guys are so freaking impossible to get. Like, you can only get them from faction summons, and more than likely you got to use like freaking 20 summons, well 19 technically first, just to get one that you actually wanted. And that's if you're lucky. Because if you got luck like me, you just got an excellent version of Entropy. Like, come on, man. They make it like faction scrolls are just easy to get. I mean, yeah, if you buy them, of course. You know, it could all be cash money, but yeah, no thanks. I do wish, as a side note, some of these heroes they would just give some love to make them a little better and a little more usable if those are who you end up with. Like, I love Friday's concept, but I don't know, not very good. Not terrible, I guess, but not very good either. Alright, man, so I think that's about it for this. Yep, that covers it. So that's it for this video. If you got anything else that irritates you, let me know. I'll add it in the next time I do this. Because by then, they probably didn't fix anything and I got more to add to that list. Alright, man. Peace. Later.